Hello everyone, welcome to Tolulicious Kitchen. I am Tolu. Today I brought you this super delicious homemade sponge vanilla cake. You don't need to order a cake when you have a birthday or you just have a get-together party. You are going to love the simple but perfect recipe. If you want to see how to bake this without oven, I uploaded this video. Just scroll down on this channel. You will find how to bake this cake without an oven. But this very particular one I brought today, let's get it started. In a bowl, I'll be pouring the eggs I'll be using. As you can see, I have 4 eggs there. I poured it into a bowl that I will have enough space for mixing the ingredients. Into the egg, I added sugar. And into the sugar, I'm going to add salt. That is the measurement of everything I use. You can see it in the description box or in the comment section. So now I'm going to give it a good mix. You don't need a electrical machine for mixing this. You just need to get your whisker just like this. Give it a very good mix together. You will see it becoming creamy, mixing very well thoroughly together, the sugar, salt, and eggs. Into them, I'm going to add vegetable oil. Feel free to use baking oil if you have baking oil at home. It's also very good for it, but vegetable oil is very easy to get at your supermarket. And into the mixture, I'm going to add milk. If you don't have this kind of milk, you have powdered milk at home, there's no problem at all. Just mix it with water together and measure it to be sure you pour the exact amount of the liquid into this mixture. And I'm going to add vanilla sugar into this because that's the vanilla sugar. Let me quickly show you how I bought it. This is a sachet of it. This is vanilla sugar. This is just exact like vanilla extract, this liquid vanilla. Feel free to use any kind of flavor you want to give your cake. I want vanilla, that is why I'm using vanilla sugar. I poured in the vanilla sugar and I'm going to mix this very well. This is the stage that is very important to give all this mixed ingredients a very good mix together and let them become creamy. Let me quickly use this opportunity to say thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. Thank you so much to newcomers. You're also welcome. Remember to subscribe. God bless you for doing so. Now it's time to add. It's now time to add flour into the mixture. I'm using all-purpose flour, just the normal flour. I'm just going to make sure that I sieve it well before adding it into it. This is going to keep it very fine. It will be free from any kind of lump. And if you try it this way, you will love the result. You will love the texture your cake is going to give you. And at the end of sieving it, any lumps you find at the bottom, you can just use your fingers to break it and keep it lumps free. All right, and time to pour in the baking powder. Even the baking powder, I sifted it. It was so lumpy. You can see how it is. Let me sieve it now, and then you will see how it will look. It is so lumpy that I had to use my fingers to break them, because you can imagine if you pour it in direct like this, there's no how it will give you the amount of wonders baking powder can do in baking. But if you sift it before using it, before mixing your ingredients, you will love the results you're going to have. It's now time to mix everything together, but lovelies, at this stage you don't need to over mix your dough. Okay, you just have to give it a mix together to be sure that everything is well mixed, but don't over mix it, otherwise your cake will not be fluffy, it will be dense, and we don't want that. This is going to be fluffy if you don't over mix it at this stage. You can mix it anyhow you want at the beginning when we're still mixing those liquids together, but as soon as you add the flour into it, you don't need to over mix it. So it's now time to get it ready for baking. So I'm going to be using 2 different pans. I'm going to use this and I'm going to use this other one I'm about to show you. You can see both of them there. I creamed them with butter already, okay? I use a brush to cream inside for making it easy to remove them later when I'm done baking. So I've just share the batter into the both baking pan. At this stage, I preheated my oven up to 180 centigrade. I'm going to bake it for about 30 to 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, I checked it with my skewer. Lovely. It came out clean and clear. I allowed it to cool down a bit, and it's now time to remove them. But the aroma it's giving already, you know this is going to be yummy. There's no how this is not going to be yummy. Now it's time to remove it from the baking pan. Let's remove this one first of all. Lovelies, look at what we have here. Perfect. The aroma says it all. Now let's remove the second one. Voila, that is it. You can see the smoke is still hot, but lovely, this is hot, hot, baby. Very, very good. Perfect. This recipe is perfect for beginner. Experts can give this a try. You will fall in love with it. It is super delicious, fluffy, easy to bake, perfect for any occasion, and you will love it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for leaving a comment, and if you give this a try, let me know how much you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Your feedback means a lot. Thank you very much for the likes. God bless you. Till I come your way next time, I'm Tolu. Bye bye.